Hi, happy Monday. It's Javi Rappaport here welcoming you to Torah Today. As I love to say, the Torah is so relevant today, tomorrow, just as it was yesterday at Sinai. How do you view challenge? Is it something that you run away from, avoid at all costs, get so high-strung and nervous about and say, whoa, I gotta avoid it at all costs. Not for me. Let's take a look at Shalach, the story of the Meraglim, the spies. And what happened? What was their error? We know the punishment was so severe that not only the Jews in the desert suffered, never entered the Holy Land, but today, to this very day, we are paying for that grievous sin. And these were 12 great men, leaders of their tribes. What went wrong? Let's explore. In fact, we're going to explore it the entire week because there are so many facets to the story, so many angles, and so many lessons, important lessons that we can take away. Shlach lecha anashim, Hashem tells Moshe, send men, great men, and let them go. Let them go. They want to go? Let them go. See the land of Israel, the Holy Land before they entered. What's the land like? Is it a land that has healthy well springs, deep wells? What are the fruit like? What about the people inhabiting the land? Are they strong? Are they weak? Moshe gave them signs, and the people are off. And they come back with a report. And what is the report? They tell the people, yeah, it's a land that flows with milk and honey. At the same time, it's a land of giants. Giants that reach up to the sky. It's a land that eats its inhabitants. Eretz ochelet yoshveha. We saw them burying so many people. And these people, they are strong. Giants that reach up to the sky. And even though they're so strong, they must be fearless. They're sitting in fortified cities. And the people hear their report, and they are terrified. And they spend the entire night crying. But you know what? These 12 men, 10 of the 12 reported back with this message. But they seem to be saying the truth. Nothing is untrue about what they said. So what was wrong? Better yet, in Parshat, in Dvarim, Moshe calls the Jewish people. He says, hearken, Shema. Listen up, guys. You will be entering the land, the Holy Land, that's Eretz Yisrael. And you're going to encounter, you have to conquer nations that are greater, stronger than you are. Cities, big cities, fortified cities. And a nation, sons of giants. Moshe seems to be delivering the same message. And yet, there's nothing wrong with what he said. Yet the Meraglim are really taken to task. What's the difference? All the difference. And here it is. The Meraglim came to the conclusion and said, oh my goodness, do you see what's going on here? You hear what we're reporting? Lo nuchal la'alot. We cannot go up to fight them. We'll never succeed. Never. Moshe, on the other hand, said, don't you worry. Hashem yavor lefanecha. Hashem will pass, will go before you. Hu yashmidein. He will destroy them. You have nothing to worry about. Moshe presented the challenge. The challenge was there. The challenge was real. But he let the Jewish people know, you have nothing to fear because Hashem is with you. Hashem is at your side. Like that brilliant little boy who answered, where is Hashem? Rabbi Yonasan Eibschitz, it was. And he answered, Hashem, where's God? Wherever I let him in. They ousted God from the equation. Oh, we cannot. It's impossible. We'll never be able to enter and conquer these strong, formidable people. And then they added, Ki hayinu beinehem kechagavim. We were like grasshoppers in their eyes, B'kein hayinu b'einenu, and that's how we were in our own eyes. It was the way they perceived themselves. They saw themselves as insignificant, as powerless, as grasshoppers. And because they had that perception, that faulty perception, forgetting the godly soul, forgetting that Hashem promised them they will go into the land and conquer these nations, that Hashem was going to be there to make sure to execute that promise. They just went the natural way, looking with their inadequate eyes and also their inadequate self-image. It's like the story of the woman who looks out the window in Israel where they dry their clothes on a clothesline, and she sees her neighbor's clothing and they look so dirty. She says to her husband, "Oh my goodness, she doesn't know how to do her laundry. Her clothes is so dirty." And the next day, the husband washes her window and she takes a look. She says, "Wow, the clothes look so clean today. Wow, they learned how to wash their laundry overnight." Really, your window is clean now. It's your perspective that has changed. And so, a challenge comes my way. Will I shrink? Will I run? Or will I shine? Will I remember that it is Hashem who sends me the challenge? It is Hashem who wants me to grow. It's Hashem who's going to help me become the miracle along with that challenge. So let's take our takeaway. Walk with Hashem. Walk with God because He walks with you. Have a beautiful day.